What's up, guys? BlameTC. This is the Mindcrack server. I got all the bunnies over here safe and sound, and I got them in this little bunny pen. However, when I came back today, several of the bunnies had escaped. A black one, a white one, and a brown one. Now, I managed to get the black one and the white one back in here. However, I'm still missing one brown rabbit. Bunny Foo-Foo. I don't know where Bunny Foo-Foo went. We're gonna go searching. Now, as you can see, carrots do attract the rabbits. So I'm gonna see if I can find this little guy. He couldn't have gotten too far. Oh, there he is! There he is! Hey there, little guy. Come on. Come on, we gotta go back. We gotta go back. I'm going to build a secondary enclosure around this thing so that way they can't escape. My goal is to make kind of like a little bunny preserve here. Come on. You gotta... No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. Okay, hold on. There you go. There you go. Now, come on. Inside. There we go. All right. I started breeding the rabbits for a couple of reasons. One, just in case the entities despawn. We've had some issues before with cows and NPCs, and my sheep over there by the Sanctuary of the Clans, they just despawn. The game just says, nope, we're deleting them, they're gone. So the only thing you can really do for that, right now anyways, is to just breed more and then spread them out. So if they do despawn, well, at least you have extras. The other thing is kind of related to the banicular homicide, which is that they can get stuck inside these blocks. Now, because they're fence posts and they're not solid blocks, they won't suffocate, so there won't be any cases of banicular homicide, but instead, that's how they escape. So, see, the rabbit is kind of like in the fence post right now. When this chunk unloads, the game is going to say, okay, the bunny and the fence post are in the same spot. So when the chunk loads in again, the rabbit, because it won't suffocate, can move basically anywhere he wants in the block. And if they go outside, well, they just escaped. So I'm going to put some fence posts around the enclosure itself. So it's going to be doubled up. And that way, if they do happen to get outside one, they won't get outside the other one. Now, I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm probably going to end up putting glass around it. And I think that's probably going to be the best bet. So that way they can't get pushed inside of it. Also, if it's a much bigger area, then there's less of a chance that they're going to get stuck in the fences and what have you. Because there's just a lot more area. So let's put this around here. And why is that not going there? Man, this grass, I hate this grass. I mean, it looks cool. It's neat and all. But man, it is such a pain in the butt to try to place anything. Because it always tries to place it on the grass. And it's just, oh man, it's such a pain. Such a pain. All right, let's get... I am almost done with the lair of evil animals. I'm going to head over to there in just a minute. I'll explain kind of where I got the joke from, and we'll finish out the little project over there. But before that, I want to show you what I've been doing in front of here, and I also kind of want to explain it a little bit. I'm also going to go over some of the questions that you guys asked. Now, in case you missed it, last time I said that I wanted to bring back kind of the talkie episodes again. And you could leave a question on the video. Now, unfortunately, a lot of the questions were very, very simplistic, meaning I can answer them in a sentence or two. I was more looking for something that I could discuss, like a 3 to 5 minute kind of discussion answering the question. So for this video, if you want to leave a question, try to keep that in mind. And also, if you asked a question last time and I did not answer it, you can ask it again. Now, again, I want to point out that there's some stuff that's off limits that I will not be answering, and some of those questions were asked. So if you ask that again, that one is still not going to be answered. But again, try to keep it more to like a discussion type topic. But again, feel free, ask whatever you want. All right, so some of the questions were... Well, the first one was from Velvet Key. She talked about the epic bunny defense and asked, what video computer game was the one that made you choose to pursue this career? There wasn't any one particular game that made me want to do this. When I was growing up, I wanted to be a game designer. And Minecraft kind of let me do that in the whole map making thing. So I kind of accidentally fell into YouTubing. Like, the original purpose for my video was to just show the audio for the first map I ever made, which was Kingdom of the Sky. And then I realized, well, hey, you know, I can probably make some other content, and I started doing like daily Minecraft news videos, because at that point in time, Minecraft was still in beta, and there was new stuff coming out every single day, like new animals, new mobs, new environments, new blocks, all kinds of stuff, like constantly new stuff. So there was lots and lots of content. Now, not so much. But after I started getting some subscribers, I got a couple thousand subscribers from that video, or the videos from Kingdom of the Sky. I was like, hey, you know what? Why don't I just keep trying to do this? All right. I'm going to go to the next question in just a second. But if you notice, I've changed a lot of this to dirt and coarse dirt. I also added in some hardened clay and some sand. I kind of wanted to rough this area up a bit. I'm going to spread this down the hill a little bit more, probably to about there-ish, down to the bottom of the hill, because this really shouldn't be very life-full. I don't know how to explain it. There shouldn't be much foliage here, because this place is very much dead and mostly abandoned. So that's why I'm doing this. This was just the start of it. I want to spread it a little bit more. I'm only going to go probably to about this far on this, because I don't want to go into the forest too much. I will expand this a little bit over here as well. Also, as a bonus question, Velvet said, well, two quick questions. What is my opinion of LARP as a holiday, as a hobby? LARPing, live action role playing, I personally think it's kind of silly. I have no yearning, want, need, or desire to do it, but if other people want to do it, then go for it. I don't really care. It doesn't affect me one way or another. And then she asked how the plushie BTC is doing. It's doing okay, but I kind of had to put it away because unfortunately I caught one of the cats trying to attack it. So yeah, I'm concerned that it might get damaged. So I need a better office, and then I can put it up. Another quick question from Black Spotted Zebra. He says, when are you going to money match me in Ultra Street Fighter 4 for 200? That's probably not going to happen because I am absolutely terrible at Street Fighter. And the Fox 40 says, what is your dream job? Well, this is a pretty solid job here, but I kind of liked my previous job that I can't really discuss. That was a pretty awesome job. I would have liked to continue pursuing that, and I still might at some point. Maybe the mix of the YouTube kind of pseudo-celebrityism that I've got will assist in progression with that career, but I don't know. We'll have to see. That's still a long way off, I think, if I ever return to that. By the way, the bunnies are over here. Where are they? I finished out the fences, and none of them have escaped. They're all inside, so it's doing good. I'm going to head back over. I do want to build a bridge over here as well. Okay, another quick question was... Oh, no! Well, hey, I didn't take any damage. I guess that's good. Let me fix this. Well, that's about as fixed as it's getting. I can put a little bit of stone here. Why not? Whatever. I don't care. That's good enough. Another quick question from Taylor RKO says, if the blobs could talk for 5 minutes, what do you think they would say, and what would you want to ask them? Well, I know what they would say. They would say, where's the food? How can I get the food? Can I eat the food? followed by about 4.5 minutes of chewing noises. That's pretty much, that would be the sum of the talking experiences from the cat blobs. That's pretty much it. All right, let me head back up here. And let's see, what else do we got? Okay, so this one's a little bit more. From Burrows Master 64. It says, what do you look for in a girl? Like, not what do boys look for, but what do you look for? Blah, 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 blah. What do I look for? I don't know. It's a variety. Oh, there's a witch right there. Crud. I don't look for that. I don't look for that kind of a girl. She's mean. And she's also dead. That goes into a whole nother problem. Anyways. I don't know. I look for, I don't know, pretty standard stuff. As far as like physical terms are, I don't really have a preference between like blonde, brunette, any of that stuff. You know, that actually might be a bit longer of a discussion that I could go into. So I think I'll actually save that question. For the most part, though, I just kind of look for somebody that, I don't know, I don't know. I can't really say. This is a bit of a longer conversation, so maybe this is actually a good question for another day. So we'll save that one. All right, anyways, this is the lair of evil animals. I need to make myself, oh god, there's creepers around here. There's so many creepers. I almost got blown up in there at least 3 or 4 times while I was trying to make it. Get out of here. Look at that. It's because B00 doesn't light up anything. The whole forest is nothing but a death trap. Get out of here. Look at that. They're all over the, oh my god, they're all over the place. There are so many creepers over here. Tons and tons of creepers. Jeez. Okay, anyways. So, the lair of evil animals. This is a joke that I got from a comic. Let me see real fast. Where is it? It's called Safely Endangered. I believe it was from Silly Likes. That might, I don't know if that's the actual website that made it or not, but it talks about why you should not be a vegetarian. And basically, it's 2 guys arguing, and the first guy says meat tastes awesome, and the other guy says, well, animals have feelings too. And the first guy says, yeah, but evil ones. And then you see a bunch of animals, and it shows all their evil thoughts. So I'm going to reproduce their evil thoughts here on Minecraft with the signs. So I'm not going to, if you haven't seen it, then it'll be a bit of a surprise for you. If you have seen it, well, you probably already know what I'm going to put for the signs. All right, let me put this right here. And I think this place looks pretty decent. I mean, it's not super fantastic. My ability to decorate with detail is not always the best, but I think this isn't too bad. So we're gonna put that there, and that there, and then let's see here. I think I'm gonna put, we'll put a torch there, and a torch there, and then we'll put another one right there. That should light up most of the area. I'm not really too concerned about the animals, or excuse me, about mobs spawning in here. If they do, then they do. If they don't, then whatever. All right, let's put some netherrack right here, and so we can get the animals inside easily. And there are 3 different animals that I'm going to be using. There's a couple of skeletons over there. I'm just concerned. I don't want these animals to get killed, because then I'm going to be a little upset. A little upset. Come here, pig. So the first one, I believe, is the cow. All right. So, you know, I'm gonna put this guy in here though. They're not going to be in the correct order that they are in the comic, which is fine. Hold on. Let me grab that. Put that there. And my chicken is running away. Come here, chicken. Come on. The chicken is the most evil of them. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I guess the chicken might be the most evil. I think it's... I mean, the other two are pretty evil, but the chicken might be the most of the evil. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, you got in the wrong one, chicken. Come on, in here. Come on, no, in here. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna tie you over there. What are you doing? Get over there. Get in there. All right. Gonna put that down. And we'll take that off. And there we go. No. You stay in there. Stay in there. Let me get rid of these. And I gotta go wrangle up the cow. Where did the cow go? Cow. Cow. Where'd the cow go? Oh, come on. Cow. Cow. Where are you, cow? I know there's a bunch of cows over... Oh, God. I know there's a bunch of cows over there, but... Where'd my cow go? Where did my cow go? Where the heck did my cow go? Cow. Moo? Moo? Dude, where did it like ran off? How did it get so far away? Where the heck did it go? Where the heck did this cow go? Cow. Moo? Moo? Moo, 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 moo. Oh, there it is. I see you, cow. Come here. Come here. Get off there. Get off there. You're gonna ruin his crops. Oh, get rid of that crap. All right, let's go. Let's go. Fill this up. All right, come on, cow. In you go. In you go. Come on, Bessie. Let's get in there. Get in there. No. In. Come on. In. In. There you go. All right. Awesome. And they're in. Okay. Now I'm going to make the signs. I'll be right back. Okay. I've gone and added the signs that have their little thought bubbles on it. And we've got Lair of the Evil Animals, no soliciting. There is one thing that I forgot to do, which I'm going to take care of right now. I want to light these up top here. So there we go. I think that looks pretty imposing. All right, so here we go. I'm going to try to get these one at a time so you don't ruin the surprise there. So the pig, the evil thoughts, it says, I should sell drugs to kids. The cow, I'll be happy once your family is dead. And then the super evil chicken, Hitler was okay, I guess. Again, these are from a comic that I repeatedly see online. And I thought it was kind of funny. And I'm like, oh, hey, those are animals that are in Minecraft. I should probably do something with that. So here we are, the Lair of Evil Animals, a.k.a. why you shouldn't be a vegetarian, because animals have evil thoughts, or something like that. Anyways, that is going to be about it for this one. I don't anticipate this place being up for very long. Thank you very much for watching. Hit that like button. If you would like to ask a question for the discussion next time, please let me know. Leave it in the comment section down below. Hey, that rhymed. Again, thank you for watching. Hit that like button. Remember, always blame the controller, because it's never your fault.